Yo! Yo! Who's excited, boys? Who's excited? Wagwan, gentlemen. Ladies. Long time no see. How we doing, boys? State of play today. Who's excited? Me. Will be watching. We'll be doing that for the first time on stream. So make sure to stick around till starts at 11 European time. Pretty damn excited. But before we get there, we have a bunch of trophy lists to go over. Well, not a bunch actually. We're kind of closing in on the end. I think we have like 20, 22-ish left. What's popping in? What's popping in? Lost with the 24 months, my goat. We actually need new emojis now, which is pretty crazy. WhatsApp? What's up? What's up? I got you. Wajah, thank you for the 2 months. Called MW4 pre-order. Destiny 3. Oh, dude, I have literally no idea what's going to show up. I haven't even like thought about it, because recently I'm just going into these events with literally zero expectations, not even thinking about what's coming up, and that way I'm just never disappointed. Lightning with the 16 months, my goat. Thank you. And excuses already with a 5 gifted. Thank you, goat. That's crazy. Welcome. And with the 10 months himself. Oh, let's go, boys. Let's go. Hello, unknown. What's good? Who's platinumed something recently then? Any James Bond enjoyers? Any Lego Batman enjoyers? We had a Lego Batman vid on the channel, which, if you've been around for a while, that's an OG concept, and you know, thought I'd bring it back. So maybe we'll throw those in for some big releases. It's probably what we're gonna do for a GTA 6 vid. I've already mentioned that, but whenever GTA 6 launches, that'll probably be the only video I make on it. The Lego Batman was awesome. If you haven't played it, you should definitely play it. It's pretty freaking awesome. How do I put my PSN on the wheel? It's closed for now, but we're nearing the end, so whenever we open the wheel again... actually, there's no rule set for that yet, so I don't know. Planet Detroit Become Human. Planet Legacy of the Dark Knight. Legacy of the Dark Knight is... like, I actually enjoyed it so much. Now I need to buy some new comics again, because I burned through my comics, dude. Like, someone got me into comics, and now I've been reading comics. Like, I've read through 3 of them already. Just another medium to soak my time into. Going for Coffee Talk Tokyo. Damn, dude, I want to do that too. I have a physical edition. I don't know which one. I have a physical edition that I need to play, but I'm saving it for a video whenever that starts. 007 last earned. How's 007? I've heard people complaining on Twitter where people are saying it's not worth $70 because you only play 20 hours. Like, people, get a grip, please. Get a grip. Sutani with the 14 months. Thank you. Retro achievement. That's big. I've never looked into it, but it's been getting pretty popular recently. Or recently, over the last few months, I'd say. Anyone else retro achieving? The only thing I don't like about retro achievements is, like, it's not an... I mean, depending on what you think of it, it's not like an official platform, which kind of just takes away the... I don't know what it is. Doesn't have the same oomph to it. Platinum, My Name is Mayo 10. Now that's a banger. Art of Rally, that's pretty cool. I've looked into that game. Very cool aesthetic. Another My Name is Mayo trilogy. What are we doing with the Mayo games, boys? What are we doing? Plat Ghost of Yote, yeah, I do want to. I do want to. But as I say every stream, there's a lot of games I want to play. Ooh, question. I have a question. I have a question. For any Resident Evil fans, which one is the best to start with? I've looked at 2 and 4, and I'm leaning towards 2, but I don't know anything about them. So, I want to say 2. Then again, Requiem does look most interesting, but I feel like I'm probably not going to play them all. Probably not going to play them all ever. Maybe like just a couple here and there. But like, as someone that's starting, surely it's like not ideal to go with Requiem. Free to play Platinums, check out the channel. I have a great video on that from a while back. RE2 remake, I've looked, RE2 is the one I was leaning towards, but then others are saying 4. It's between 4 and 2, right? I thought about 2 because 2 is apparently sort of before 4. It's so confusing. Like there's too many. And I don't want to play the originals because apparently those are shit, so... Well, not shit, but like they don't hold up well with controls and graphics and such. RE2 is a great place for this full story. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. What the hell happened to 5 and 6? I'm thinking towards 2, but apparently if people are saying 2 and 4, then there's not much. Like, either or works, right? It's not like one is necessarily much better than the other. Wouldn't start with 4 because it's more complex and it's better to know the mechanics. I think I'll go with 2. I think I'll go with 2. I have 7 because I think it came from a PlayStation Plus month at some point. But yeah, little tease. I might be doing that for a video soon. Original 2 and 4 are great. If I need to buy the game physically. I gotta order it like ASAP. Actually, let me. I need to order that because I don't have. I need to order it. Like, I have nothing to play otherwise. Actually, I have a couple games, but I need this one first. Remove that from basket. Remove that from basket. Resident Evil 2 Remake PS5. $20. And if I want to play 4 anyway, I can still order it, right? So what's the difference? Alright. I've ordered it. Ordered my first Resident Evil game. Don't play 5 and 6. Wow, 5 and 6 are like hated, bro. What is up with that? It's good, Ryan. Good to see you. We'll see when we get there. There's a not Resident Evil. There's a Crimson Desert trophy guide. God damn, bro. That is a whole Rockstar game. Saros trophy guide. Saros is pretty freaking awesome too. I wouldn't rate it 4, TBH. Honest. Probably put that at a 6, but I didn't use modifiers in that game. I think that changes everything. The wheel. Hoping to see Marvel Blade today. I'll go over my predictions when we get closer to it, but I am expecting pretty much nothing. I mean, I know what we're getting, right? We're getting the Wolverine, which, you know, is cool, but I'm not necessarily excited for. But other than that, I have no idea. Maybe the God of War game? Maybe some other stuff? I genuinely don't know. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Let's see what we got up first today. See how many we can do in the 2 hours that we have before State of Play. Platinum Saros, it was fire. It definitely was. It was pretty peak. Hopefully we get some DLC for that. Hello, Robert. Wolverine and a bunch of JRPGs. Yeah, JRPGs are not my thing. So I'm hoping we get something other than that. Zomb Ifra Jongo. Have we done this account before? Certainly hope not. But I remember someone else being called Zombie. I think. Hello, Mitch. You've done this account, have we? Yeah, we have done this one. God damn it. How does this keep happening? How does this keep happening? I'm glad I recognized it and y'all said it was true, sir. How does that happen? What's more interesting is this guy's apparently gotten twice in a row, whilst this other names that have been here for ages without. Alright, thank you for that confirmation. Alright. Well, that narrows it down to just 21 people. State of plays in 2 hours, yes. Begins at 11 PM CET. Topper's New. Topper's New. We haven't done that one before. I don't recognize that name, at least. World Cup. Guys, who's excited for the World Cup? Who's excited for the World Cup? I am. Repping the jersey. Repping the greatest country. You know who's winning it. You know who's winning it. Dude, I spilled chili sauce all over it. Like an hour ago when I was making dinner. It's actually tragic. It's a white shirt and now there's chili sauce all over it. It's so stupid. Toppers. All right. All right. World Cup. Alright, let's go, chat. Let's go. Hello, Auza. Who we got? Toppers. Toppers with the bare background. 75 platinums, 5,313 trophies, level 405. Toppers new, 7808. That's when trophies were introduced. Is he that old? I don't know. 367 games played, 66 completed, 39% completion. Over 8,500 unearned trophies. Less than a trophy per day. 574 views. Top 5,500th in Canada. This is 7th of, what is that, July? No, August? It was around, this is when trophies were introduced, right? I think. My memory serves me right. But his account doesn't look that old. From first class, maybe it is. But 75 platinums in 20 odd years? 20 odd years, that sounds so dramatic. It's not 20, it's almost 20. Hello Neighbor recently. Indica, which is always such an odd thing to look at. Jack and Daxter, PS3W. Kanak. Oh, we've been locking in. I mean, he's 39% completion, but he's locked in recently. Rocket League. Very nice. Very close to the 100%. Might want to stick that in. Leisure Larry. Medieval. Arc Raiders, is it one glitchy trophy or is it a grindy trophy? Destroy the Queen. This one was bugged for a while, I think, but I'm pretty sure you can get it. Probably when he's made his PSN. Could be. We'll see. Anime. A little bit of Borderlands. Then the One Piece, Paradise Killer, Cube. This is one I looked at for my alphabet, I think. Ratchet & Clank PS3 12-year cleanup, humongous. SpongeBob, Order 1886, unpacking in an hour. That's very quick. Valtherian Arc Hero School Story, just anime. I'm calling it anime, I'm generalizing, I don't care. Might be saving it for a milestone? I don't think so. It doesn't feel like that. War Tile, what is that? Interesting. Never heard of it. Wait a... Ha! No. We started it, but we didn't do it. No way. What? No way. Y'all see what I see? Or did he do it? No, he didn't. And, oh. Wait, he did. No, wait, he did. He did. No, wait, he didn't. Wait. No, he did. That's why he doesn't have the he's working on the alphabet. Peak. No way. I had to reconfirm that like several times, but that makes sense. Borderlands might be his B game then. Arc Raiders is probably his A game, so he is saving that for a milestone. Rocket League, he's just played Rocket League in between. But because he doesn't have the 100% yet, he can still do that at a later stage. JK, L, yep. Cool. Now I'm curious what his remaining games are, because he's nearly finished. That's pretty peak, when like a third of his account is going to be, or a third of his platinums are going to be Alphabet. Zorro, I don't think this one was around when I did it. When did I do it? Oh no, this was around, I think. I think I even mentioned this in the video. That video is so outdated now, it's actually so bad. I hate it now. You're doing unpacking 1 hour, not even trying to make the bedrooms? That's true. That's very true. Which Battlefront multiplayer wasn't dead, Platinum the second one? Yeah, I mean, it was alive a couple months ago with a huge hype. It's pretty peak. I just if he shows up what's his name, toppers. That'd be pretty peak to know what the remaining ones are. But he's been working on it since December, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fire, though. Fire. Maybe we'll see some other stuff then. Gone home, very quick cleanup. Or cleanup, very quick, 100%. Maybe he has some other stuff, like Escape Academy you could also clean up and put in the alphabet. SpongeBob Cook-Off. Thank goodness you're here. BF6. Whoa. I'm guessing. Oh wow, this one's easy. This one. I knew he didn't have this one. He's done the most of the grind, but this one is understandable. Minecraft PS4, 11-year cleanup. The Smurfs, yep, twice. Skate, very nice. Poppy Playtime. Hello Neighbor. Pedestrian, nice cleanup. Cocoon. Sky Oceans. Never heard of that. It Takes Two, we haven't finished, gotta finish that. Power Wash Sim, gotta finish that. Cookie Clicker in less than 3 days. That's pretty quick. CSGO being a 13-year cleanup is wild. Not only he has the plat, it's a cleanup. A 13-year cleanup. That's crazy. Think any Astrobot news about the state of play? I hope so, but I very much doubt it. Do I still collect Lego? I was looking at some Lego sets, but yeah, problem is I've run out of room, basically. Hello, Leo. Sandrez is here, yeah, sure. Shout out Brazil. Shout out Brazil. Hope y'all got Neymar ready for the World Cup. Maneater, some Sly. Wobbly Life. What in the Pikachu is that? Fairy Tale. There's a couple Jap games here. Claire Obscure. Claire Obscure is a year old. God damn, bro. Astrobot. Phenomenal. Hot Wheels, very nice. Didn't finish Black Flag. Might want to get that before. I don't know if they probably won't shut off the multiplayer, will they? I doubt it. Done a lot of Bellatra. Very little Age of Empires because goddamn, that's where a bunch of trophies disappear. Apex, you're missing one win with every legend. If you lock in, that's a nice 100%. Same with Valorant, you can pretty much farm in like 20 hours if you really want to, or play legit and have some frustrating fun. High on Life, very nice. PS4 edition is interesting. Bridge Constructor, that's like the most mini clip ass game. South Park. It Takes Two, he has done. For some reason, he just started a PS4 version again. How's CSGO in there? I thought it's PC only. There's a very random PS3 port. And the good thing is, you can still do it because you can play everything against bots, which is awesome. It's not online required. Played a little bit of Battlefield, but haven't finished that. Electronic Supermark Simulator.ai. Cow Kangaroo. Wow, that has half the trophies are DLC. That's kind of crazy. Super Monkey Ball would be nice. Another Hot Wheels. Before Exit, Ratchet, AC2, Jack, but we did the debug. That's unfortunate. Plucky Squire is an easy cleanup. I want to play that. More Fairy Tale. No idea what it is, but... Doki Doki, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That's the Chili Sauce coming up. Cat Quest. Hoping we're seeing 1 and 2 as well. Asher's Playroom is phenomenal. Concord, no way! Correct me if I'm wrong, but this might genuinely be the first time we see Concord on a profile. That's so unfortunate he couldn't get the platinum, but having it even there is sick. That's crazy, bro. I swear we've never seen 16 recent players. I swear we've never seen it. Custom servers, yeah, but you can't really. I don't know. I think that went offline, didn't it? Hello, Supix. Dude, there's no way we actually saw Concord, bro. That's phenomenal. When did the game come out? August 23rd. When did he first play it? Oh, he started playing it when it got announced to shut down. What did he? No, that's unfortunate, bro. When did it get shut down? Like, what was the last day? 6th of September. Okay, that's kind of ballsy to do it in 2 days. That's crazy. Lame trophy names? Oh, that's true. The platinum is decent, but a lot of these are just basic. Like, it's literally the description. And I never noticed that that's for a lot of them, not all of them, but for a lot of them. Day by day, knock them down. Yeah, I mean, not really the thing I deduct any points from, but it does say something about the game, I guess. That's great. The Concord, dude, I can't believe that. That's pretty. We're gonna see some more. I bet we're gonna see like Hyperscape or something. No idea what Beast Quest is, but W, I guess. Spongy, Need for Speed, very nice. Pizza Fun, more SpongeBob. There's a lot of like children's games. Helldivers we haven't done. Loki, if you didn't enjoy it in the first 6 trophies, you're probably not gonna enjoy it anymore. Attack of the Toy Tanks, that's a very easy platinum. There's so many easy ones here because a lot of them are kids games. Like, if this dude locks in 100 hours in a week, that's like 20 platinums. I mean, look at it. They're all like low difficulty, under 15 hours. Cat Quest 2, very nice. Tinykin PS4. Peppa Pig, okay. Another South Park OG Cat Quest. And this is where it looks like we don't have... Oh, bro, he's 1 trophy off. Win 5 in a row. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways to get this trophy now, so... That's another platinum he can do. Doesn't look like he was doing much trophy hunting here. Did get Ratchet and Clank. Must have been truly games that were just simple, easy, fun. At least he didn't do Stranded Deep. Through the cheese method, that is. Oh boy, there's a lot of good games down here if he wants to clean them up. He did do the Spyro trilogy back to back. Red Dead 2 could be nice. 6 Siege is also pretty easy nowadays because it went free to play. Crash Bandicoot would also be a nice one. Trackmania would be a nice one. Getting the Assassin's Creeds. Fortnite, I doubt he's made much progress. Ark, if you really want to, you can just use the, what is it, mod menu. If you truly want to cheese it, that is. Killing Floor would be nice. Horizon, Assassin's Creed. There's a lot of games. PS3 Red Dead. No Man's Sky. There's just so many games he's just not platinum here. Did go back for Game of Thrones. Does have tabletop racing. Ratchet. There's a Scrabble. He can use any... There's like, undoubtedly, he doesn't have to buy any new games for the remainder of his alphabet. Because of the amount of games. Ah, damn the crew. F's in the chat for that one. Anything else? A lot of this is now PS3 with unobtainables, but... Holy freaking NHL, bro. Those sports games. What is that? 8 out of 10, 150, 150? That ain't real, bro. That ain't real. He's been around for a while. We're in 2010s now. And still, there are a couple which he could get. We started back in 09, bro. With Resistance, no less. Godfather. So what was his first platinum? He didn't get one on PS3. First one was PS4 Ratchet and Clank. I rate it. Unless something else that we missed. First trophy, Bad Company peak. 18 years ago. First Platinum, Rocket League. Of course it was Rocket League. Of course it was Rocket League. Hopefully... Oh no, he can't. He can't. That's pretty peak. What are we saying about that? What are we saying about that? 0 out of 10 being doo-doo. 10 out of 10. Best list of the day. I mean, it's also the worst list of the day because it's the first one, but... I'm #1 fastest in Scrabble. What is this lore? As in, like, fastest achiever? Can we verify this real quick? Auzi. Glorco, same. Might be. What are we saying about this list, though, boys? Alphabet's pretty peak. Doesn't have very many challenging ones. He definitely prefers his simple kids games. Does have some unique ones, some PS3 ones. The CSGO's pretty peak. A couple other games, but there's a lot of games he should go back to. Like, a lot of games. Hello, Duck. Good to see you. A 5, a 4... 7, 6.5, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 4.6, low completion, easy cleanups. He has a lot of cleanups. He can easily get over 50% by just cleaning up a bunch of those easy games. He'll get 40% at the end of his, Actually, there's too many. I don't think he will get 40 by the alphabet, but... 5.8, some cool stuff here. 5.5, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, 6, 3, 10, 5, 5, 5, 4.6, and 8. His alphabet definitely gets him some extra points. He has a couple unique ones, but he doesn't have many... really rare things or very difficult. Like, he definitely doesn't prefer to play those. He has a couple long ones, but not very many. Like, the Elder Scrolls is nice. He does go back for cleanup. I think he needs a little bit more time on this account for it to legitimately clean this game up. Look, he locked in recently. Very, very clearly. I'd say I'd give it a 5.2. 5.2. There's some work to be done, but he has some nice plats. The alphabet is pretty sick. Assuming he's going to finish, yeah. He's been working on it for 6 months, dude. He started in December. Plays a couple games in between, but he's making sure not to finish the 100% on them, which is good. Yeah, I like it. Just genuinely needs to work on his completion rate. Because there's a lot of progress to be made there. Duck with the 2 months. Hope they reveal everybody's return to the Rapture. What the fuck kind of prediction is that? You're like the only person in the world to hope that. Casual gamer turned trophy hunter. I think that most of us know. I think most of us are like locking in after playing a bunch of things. But that's why he needs to clean up a couple of them, because it can use some love. Wagwan SpongeBob. Let's go to the plat for Resident Evil Village like 5 minutes ago. Very nice. Just talked about them. Resident Evil. I just ordered Resident Evil 2. Not sure if I'll do 2 or 4 yet, but I'm going to be playing one of them for a video soon. Hopefully, probably, likely. Hope they announce Minecraft 2. Didn't Minecraft get like some sort of massive graphical update? Or am I tweaking? I thought there was like this big update for Minecraft. The Shadow Man. They gotta bring back the Killzone games. They won't, unfortunately. But it would be one way to get a free-to-play game that they can live service the hell out of. Shooters are so hit or miss nowadays, bro. There's also a Titanfall one coming out from the same Splitgate devs called Impulse. Holy account, Jesus. Alright. I think he's a parent, hence why there's so many kids games. Could be, could be. Just get the children on. This will be a long one. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, and judging at the first few games and his background, I might be in trouble personally because I don't know half of these Jap games. Just something Sakugara Anime Convention 2019 Asian version. I heard there was a leak regarding Sly Cooper. Yeah, we're also getting Bloodborne. If you see any, I don't think we've had a true leak from a state of play like in a while. I don't even go on Twitter a couple hours prior to a state of play or any big game announcement show, just because it's inevitable that something will leak. I just don't want to. I don't want to know. I want to go in blind. But we have a big ass account. Poor guy's been on there for months. There's a couple that have been on there for months. 466 platinums. Almost 20,000 trophies. Level 674. And he's from the US of A. He's an obsessive NIS fanatic. What is NIS? 95% physical game collection. Rookie no damage bosses challenger. God, that sounds awful. W physical games. What is NIS? I don't know. 487 games played, 455 completed, 97% completion. Just under 600 trophies, unearned trophies, 3 trophies per day, 8,000 views, and top 2,200 in the country is pretty damn high. Rayman Legends, yeah, that's one that's pretty almost confirmed, I want to say. I despise leaks before the show. Yeah, so true. So true. Getting a Wolverine release date. It's already been announced, the Wolverine release date. It's like September. 12th of September? 11th of September? Probably won't be 11th. Nippon Ichi Software. What is Nippon? Nipple? Ichi... Yeah, I'm just looking at a bunch of anime shit, so I'm assuming it's anime stuff. Tears of Avia, which is exactly one of the type of game. Pragmata falls into that category because I don't... like, it is, but it's not because it's Capcom. But Pragmata looks Western. Or plays Western. I'm not sure. It's not like typically Japanese, I don't think. The time I got reincarnated as a slime. Yeah, sure. That's one hell of a game name. Plague Road, Scout, Fold, Moonless Night, Deception. No idea what this game is. But the trophy guide does not make it look straightforward. Oh, dude, I don't know fucking any of these games, bro. This is... I'm so sorry for not knowing it. My brain doesn't expand to Japan for some reason. I don't play them. Etrange Overlord, Ariana. We're gonna have to go through this quicker with almost 500 plants anyway. Resident Evil, I know that one. Yeah, I genuinely just... Not even that I don't know them, I've just never heard of it. There we go. Sackboy. I know that one. I'm sorry for not knowing it. I never heard of him. PS3 game. They don't even have trophy guides. Like that's something I noticed from these Jap games. A lot of them just... I don't know if they're not popular enough. Like, they aren't extremely popular by any means, but... Excuses with the 2. Thank you. Maybe NIS America game developer? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Why wouldn't it release? Sign an NDA for that one. Uncultured. It's exactly what I want to... I do want to play some of them, but at the same time, it's like... I just don't... It's like not my genre. They aren't overly difficult to platinum, judging at the platinum rate, though. They take a couple hours. Because it's taken a couple days. Jesus, dude. I just don't even know any of these games. Atelier. Atelier. Seen that one a few times. The longest 5 minutes. This is going to be the longest trophy list. The Girl and the Robot. Visions of Mana. Phantom Brave. Astro's Playroom. Woo! Apotheon. Saga of Sins. Yeah, I guess bro just really has a specific genre he plays and doesn't try much else. Unicorn Overlord, Stellar Blade. 8 Doors Astronite. I looked at that game recently. Tales of Iron. Yeah, bro just has a very specific game taste. I don't know if these are like what does the gameplay look like for these games? Is it an RPG? Is it turn-based? Is it action? Is it story? Is it a novel? Granblue Fantasy, I've heard of that. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy, Death's Door, Dead Space, Stray. But even like the Strays and the Stellar Blades, they fall into Japan. Same with Astro's Playroom, by the way. That's also Japanese. Resident Evil, Shantae. A lot of Shantaes. I don't know if is this the full series? Oh, there's 18 games. Yeah, it is the full series, just different versions. I've never been as oblivious to games. Alice, PS3. I don't know half these games, bro. Half these games, I don't know any of these games. Hi, Tara, thank you for becoming a Giga Nerd. Much love, Goat. Holy shit, it's all anime. I know. The thing is, we don't see these very often here on like these trophyless review streams because I never play most of these or any of these games really. And I don't think my channel connects much with Puppeteer. Epic Mickey. Like my channel doesn't necessarily connect much with people who primarily play Jap games. I can only look at the trophy guide and assume these aren't very easy. Hades. Disgaea. That's a big ass 10-year cleanup. Biomutant. World to the West. Jesus, bro. It's pretty insane that everything has been platinum so far. I don't think we've seen a single one that's not 100%ed. Dude, like the entire Japanese PlayStation store is here. You did knack. Back to back. Dishonored. Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, Fallout, Control. Wow, he doesn't have Control. At least 100%. Oh, there's a couple here. It's pretty ironic that these are Western type games that he doesn't have 100% on yet. Resident Evil, there's a couple down here in 2019 he doesn't have. And then you just straight back to Bioshock Trilogy, very nice. Zero Dawn. Thief. New Vegas, PS3, some Vita games here. Golden Abyss. Nier. Gundam Breaker. Dishonored he doesn't have. Like his 100% aren't even, or the missing 100% aren't even that hard. He's just not gone back for them. Depth Cape. Don't think you can get these 100%. Looks like that's been shut down. So no 100% account, unfortunately. Ah, we pussied out on Wolf 2. Uncharted, we pussied out on the hard difficulty trophies here. Does have Dead Space 2, no 100% for it. Vanquish he has. Spec Ops. There's some challenging games in here. At least the ones that I know, because there's a lot that I just, even without Trophy Guide, just don't even know. Ooh, we missed out on PS3 Last of Us. I mean, we got the Platinum, but not the 100%. RE6. How long has this guy been 100% or platinuming every game he plays? Whether or not it's 100% is on occasion not the case, but it's every platinum. Ooh, we found one that does it. Journey PS3. I'm sure you can find someone to do that with. PS3 Bioshock with missing timestamps. Vita Welcome Park. Gravity Rush with missing timestamps. Oh wow, at the very bottom he doesn't have a few platinums. At the very bottom. And his first platinum is Terminator Salvation. The OG shovelware? No way. That's crazy. So he didn't lock in until 3 years later. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's pretty crazy. What are we saying about that then? Jesus. What are we giving that? That is one hell of an account. Because everything from 2012 onwards has been platinumed. There's a couple with missing DLCs, but everything's been platinumed. Look, there's 4 games. There's 4 games. There's a few more games that don't have the 100%, but truth is, there's a few difficulty ones, skipping Wolf 2 and the Uncharted ones. Those are difficult. I just don't know about the other ones. Like the Jap games, I just can't speak on them, unfortunately. Apparently, they're pretty rare because, holy... Platinum's here. 19 achievers in this. $200 hours, god damn. 33% and then 0.69, okay. I mean, apparently they're pretty difficult. Apparently. Haven't heard of Hyperdimensions Neptunia in years. It's the first time ever my brain has heard of that. Solid 7. I think it's an 8.9. 9.4. No shovelware, no auto pops, and high completion. I do think there's a couple debatable ones if there's shovelware. Like there's it's not shovelware, but 83% completion. But then 28 P than P. I don't know. It's not shovel. This ain't shovelware. Yeah, I don't think he has shovel. No, he doesn't have shovelware. I thought the platinum percentage is just weird sometimes. 9.4, 9.5, 9.3. He has one with 3 achievers. Yeah, he does have some nutty ones. But I'm only looking at the numbers for that. Like, I don't know anything about the game. Someone needs to give this account premium. That's true, bro. He doesn't have premium. A lot of games, but not a lot of difficult games. And then a lot of games nobody plays. It's hard to rank, I guess, 7.4. It's true, we don't know. Like, I mean, there's a lot of games we do know, but there's also just 105 game owners. Like, what? Like, how are you even finding these games? How are you even finding these games? Dude, I've just clicked on 5 different games. This one's popular. 6 different games that I've not heard of before. And they all have less than 500 players. That's interesting. Not a lot of hard stuff. I don't know. If I'd have to guess, he probably... maybe... I mean, the platinum percentage is so rare on a couple of them. I don't know. It's just... It's very hard to make an honest ranking for this one. Regardless, it's still an impressive for the longevity. So, going off of that, assuming none of them are shovelware, because it doesn't look like that, I'd say this is still it's probably an 8.5. The thing is, it would be much higher. I just can't say anything on the game. Sorry. It's kind of unfair, but the game's the game. I just cannot with certainty say what these games are. Like, what? Again, just 195 game owners. Like, what? Atelier. These are somewhat pop. Like, I've heard of Atelier, but even then, they just have over 1,000. I just don't know. AI limit, what is that? I don't know, it's interesting. It's interesting to see this. Consistency is crazy. Consistency is great. Thank you, Shadow, because regardless of what the game actually is, the dedication to trophy hunting is undoubtedly insane. It's a 9.7 to me. I'm sure if you know the games, I'm probably looking like an idiot, so... I mean, bro plays what he wants. Bro's having fun with it, and he's doing consistently for 17 years, so who the fuck am I to say it's not good? Or whatever. My next country planning video, it'll probably be the video after. There's a backlog coming up. And then I'll probably do country, or have to start country. It'll be a World Cup edition, so... Throw in the footy references. 19, dude. We got less than 20 people on the list. Betchy. At least it ain't 500 platinums this time. I ain't complaining. Like you do every country in the 2026 World Cup? Brother, how much time do you think I have? Every country in the World Cup. That's what, 40 teams? Hell no, bro. I ain't got time for that. Plus... the sad thing about the every country video series is that not every country makes games. Let alone if they make games, that it's on PS5 with a platinum trophy. Like there's a country for the next video that does make games. And is actually making one, but it isn't out on PS5 yet. So... It's kind of, I don't know. I've looked at trying to find alternatives, but it's impossible to do every country. Like, respectfully, how in the flipping hell am I gonna do North Korea? Ain't no way, bro. Unless I fly there and ask if Kim Jong-un can play a little co-op game with me. Guess that'd be fun. JP, thank you for becoming a certified nerd. Welcome, welcome. No shot, there's a game from Cape Verde. Yeah, like some of those islands are impossible. There's one that's like, you have like Chia, like that's New Caledonia. Like that's an interesting one. I've already planned that, but I'd probably count that if I were to do that. Like, I'd have to look through my own trophy list or something. I don't know how we're doing it. Like, the entirety of Europe is pretty well covered. North America. There's a few in South America. Asia is semi-covered. But Asia has, like, a whole different market. Like, Asia makes games for mobile, like... And then you have Africa. It's like, respectfully, there's just not a single game from Africa. There's I've looked at South Africa, I know, as a couple. And a couple of North African countries, but like as soon as you go to like Central Africa, it's like kind of cooked. North Korea, that's going to be sent in North MW4. Yeah, like that. I've looked at doing that, but then it takes away from actually looking at devs from that country. So I don't know what we're doing. Next country video will be out midway through the World Cup edition. North Korea simulator. North Korea simulator. Yeah, I'd rather do countries again than do countries with just obscure ass restrictions. And then I think there's also countries with like one game and it's like 200 hours. And respectfully, as much as I don't want to give up on a challenge, spending 200 hours to platinum a game from who the fuck knows where is Stan just ain't worth it, you know? I don't pull enough views to make that worth it. Anyway, we'll have that discussion when we get back there. I have some cool countries still coming up, so don't worry. Anyway, Petchy with 45 platinums, 3,223 trophies, level 331. Petchy from the United Kingdom. 128 games played, 39 completed, 46.16% completion, 3,634 unearned trophies, 0.62 per day, only 155 views, and top 40k. Is UK a country? I may or may not have made that country mistake. UK is a country, but it's not a country. It's like a state. I don't know, bro. Respectfully, I have no idea. Playing some 007 First Light, very UK. Definitely. Do I have this on my whoa, where's my favorites? Oh, it's already on my favorites list. I have a list with favorites of games I want to play. Just have to treat Africa as a country. Is Africa a country? Lake. Lego Movie. 11-year PS3 cleanup. God of War. We popped 4 trophies in Sons of Sparta. Mixtape. You don't even have. You have to press like 100 buttons and you can get the platinum. Pretty interesting. Saints Row. 14-year cleanup. Pretty big. Love to see it. Forza is still a long way to go. He's probably working on that in the background. Lego Brick Tales. Cool. Football Manager. PS3 Arkham City 11-year cleanup. Bro is working on that backlog cleanup. Astrobot, very nice. A little bit of EA Sports. Red Dead 2, very nice. Next to Red Dead 1. Beautiful. Ghost, he's missing the online. Gris, God of War. San Andreas, GTA 5. Rocket League 10 years. Spider-Man 2. Remaster, thank goodness you're here. No idea what Contrast is. Batman Enemy Within. Unpacking, 7 hours. BF6 still got a little bit of stuff to do there. Playroom, Walking Dead. I have a slight suspicion that he did this very quickly. Yeah, that seems very debug menu. That seems whatever mod menu it is. Modern Warfare. I think I need to clean this game up. Because I don't have this trophy, I don't think. Is this easy? I think it's co-op, is it not? Fuck. Online co-op. Goddamn. Donut County. Guardians of the Galaxy. Lego Marvel, Mafia, LA Noire, very nice. Fallen Order, Days Gone. See, I know all these games. I know exactly what these games are. So much better. Days Gone Remastered is not extremely popular. F1 Manager, Uncharted, where you should be earning 2 platinums instead of 1. Deliver Us the Moon, Hogwarts, Need for Speed we haven't finished. Batman again. Mafia. Last of Us Part 2. I'm assuming we're a recent trophy on there for doing these PS5 versions. Wait, no, because he's got massive 12-year cleanups or something. Red Dead PS4. Stray, very nice. Miles Morales. Part 1. Frontiers of Pandora. Oh, okay. This is, this is pretty obviously pre-trophy hunting. There's some bangers here, though. Some Crash GTA. More GTA. I got these games for free on PlayStation Plus, and I'm gonna try them for an hour games. Clone Wars is peak. Destiny's not going offline, but Destiny stopped the, or Destiny 2, that is. Stopped the live service treatment. There's some PlayStation Plus games I've seen. Some incredibly PlayStation Plus games. There's some good games to clean up down here. Not everything is possible anymore. Like PS3, GTA 5. GTA 4 he's done a lot of. A lot of. Completed the story in less than 30 hours. Bro doesn't even have to play through the entire thing again. Unless he's popped cheats on his save file, which would be kind of sad. The only problem is he's not done any of the multiplayer, which is a massive chunk. Oh, it was a good picture. Are you also showcasing non-members trophy lists? Yes, at the end of stream. Been trophy hunting for 2 years? Yeah, we can tell when you got into it. We can tell. There's a couple games down here which you can still... I mean, a lot of it is multiplayer, actually. This is the very casual. James Bond 007. What's the online trophy here? Ranked multiplayer. That's unfortunate. But a lot of these have PS3 online trophies, which kind of sucks. There's a couple bangers in between, though, don't get me wrong. Hated the NFS, couldn't get into it. Damn, bro, it's like one of my favorites, actually. Although I've only done, like, what, 2 Need for Speeds, I think? I liked it, though. Loads of cleanup to do, I'll get there one day. Yeah, you got some. We got, like, fun games in there, so... Hardline, if you want to get... Yeah, if you want to do this one... You have I think maybe a couple weeks left. June, yeah, you got 3 weeks left for that. I don't think it's that hard. It's 3 trophies. Win 5 heist and 5 blood money matches. I'm sure there's still servers trying this. This is pretty easy. If you, yeah, if you want to lock in for this one, it's not impossible by any means. Why does a James Bond game have online trophies? Every PS3 game had online trophies. PS3 first console to have multiplayer, so every game smashed them in. Compilation of Activision era PS3 007 games would be peak. There's so many games that would be fun to plan them if they didn't have multiplayer that shut off. But then again, I'm sure there's like some sort of custom server things from some sort of project that has Saturday nights where they activate their own private servers, but then you gotta look at the PSNP mods very nicely before they ban you, because they will, inevitably. But what are we saying? What are we saying? We haven't done a... What are we saying about this? There's a lot of cleanup to do down here. But after that, like since 2024, there's a big 5-year gap. Since 2024, bro has fairly consistently been planning almost everything. Why do we start God of War, Sons of Sparta, but just drop it after a week? Eh. Went to Xbox 2018 to 2024. That's crazy. Bro, came back to the bright side, though. Welcome back. A little bit of a era we don't talk about. Do not understand why all specific leaderboards. Why does it have to be all the leaderboards? That's a good point, actually. That's a good point, actually. Bloodstone Legends GoldenEye Quantum Remaster set would earn my money. That's... Never thought about that, but that'd be peak. Dude, you know what's funny? I recently, like a couple months ago, watched all the James Bond Daniel Craig movies. And I remembered at the end of... What's the first one? Casino Royale? Or is it Quantum of Solace? I don't know. At the end, there's a scene at the end of it, which is the start of the PS3 Casino or Quantum of Solace game. I can't remember now. And I just got flashbacks to that. That was so weird. Like, that was so weird. 5.3 loss of potential and the dedication to cleaning up, it shows. Yeah, he's got a couple cleanups. It's definitely in there. Was it Casino Royale? Yeah, that was weird, dude. That ending scene with the taxi or whatever, the guy gets shot. The guy gets shot. I'm talking about a scene where a guy gets shot in James Bond. I'm figuring that out. Moved to Xbox because my mates had it and only played FIFA, GTA, COD. Goddamn, the vicious cycle of ball shooter. What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying? Oh, look at that. Bro died for 6 years. And logged the fuck back in last month. Definitely a nighttime gamer. What are we saying? Red Dead's very nice. Arkham City 100% very nice on PS3. Nice cleanup. Some fun games. Some indie games. Some GTAs. Problem is half this trophy list is just this, basically. I'll say the Rockstar plats are nice. The Arkham one's very nice. The cleanup's good, but it still needs some work down here. But you've already mentioned you'll do that, so we'll go with, for now, we'll go with a 4.8. Don't get me wrong; these platinums are very nice. It's just you need a lock in for that cleanup at the bottom. Lock in for that cleanup. And if you want to do DLC, that would be nice, but it's understandable if you don't want to. Battlefront would be nice. Force Awakens is an easy cleanup. San Andreas you've already done, so it shouldn't be too hard. PS4 if you want to. The Crash ones would be nice. Star Wars, there's a couple nice ones. Not too hard. Decent list that. Decent. First, enjoy playing 007. Very nice. Thank you, Pechi. NW. Gets boosted by RDR and Arkham. Hey, you gotta get him from somewhere. What a Switch 2. Interesting to see if it's the last console I'll ever buy. PS6 doesn't support discs. PS6 will support disc. I'm pretty confident on that. It's just you'll have to buy a €50, €100 attachment for the disc drive. And it won't be natively supported. You'll just be paying more than the PS5 Pro, basically. It's gonna be rough for us physical enjoyers. Problem with physical on console, bro. We need something that just supports every disc. It's impossible, but we need that. Like DVDs, anyone can make a DVD player because every DVD or Blu-ray works like that. It's just consoles just too difficult. Imagine, you know the thing about today's State of Play is they announced it 2 weeks in advance and it's being shown in theaters. So we're kind of like expecting a big show. Imagine they give us hardware announcements. That's the kind of thing. Like I said, I don't want to have expectations, but this got announced so far in advance, it's impossible to like think it's going to be a big one. If I ever buy another console, just want to buy a good PC. I think a good PC that just runs games at like good settings, pretty damn essential to have if you want a game. But PS5 or PS6 or whatever next games are releasing, they're going to be exclusive to PlayStation. They're going back to it. No more day and date, or not even day and date, but no more single player on PC. Oh, whoopsie. Duck. Shark duck. Like fire tornado. Imagine going to watch a Fair Games. That's one we can expect. Fair Games. They're rebranding it to whatever, Break-In? Breakout? Presumably, at least. Presumably. Imagine they announce everybody's return. What is bro's obsession with that game? What a stupidly weird thing to say. Doing mind leaving whilst watching this? Turn the stream off and lock in for that one, brother. PlayStation barely makes any exclusive I care about. PlayStation 4 and 5 come as a total of 2 exclusives I was interested in. That's just personal. I don't care about many Xbox exclusives either. I used to care about Forza, but Forza is now on console, on PS5. So, dude, the Series S that I bought, bro, that's might be top 5 worst purchases I've ever done. Genuinely, I paid 230 euros for that, and I don't even think I've clocked in 30 hours on that thing. It's just been sitting in my shelf, rotting away. I've always wanted to like turn it into an what's the word I'm looking for? Where you can play different consoles emulator. But I've just not gone through that effort. It's just sitting there, just literally doing nothing. Easily, probably worst gaming purchase actually. Not even gonna lie. No small list today? No, this ain't a small one either. Not a bad one either, I don't think. 156 trophies. Platinums. 156 platinums. 7,612 trophies, level 475. Shark Duck 76. Experience outranks everything. Well, that's such a deep quote, bro. $210 games played, 177 completed, 90.03% completion, 833 unearned, 3 trophies per day, almost 1,200 views in the top 15k of, once again, the US of A. Playing a little bit of Red Dead, at least we started that. Escape the Backrooms. There's a new Backrooms movie. Kind of want to watch that, even though I just don't have any interest in creepypastas no more. Seems pretty interesting. 6 Siege is not bad at all. We did Returnal. Very nice. Chivalry. We started. Tab is very nice. Ghost of Yote, 100%. That's very nice. A little bit of Apex. Would be nice to clean that up. RE2 and 3. No Man's Sky, we've done a little bit of. Kronos, Metal Eden. Ready or Not, brothers. That's just such a fun game. Such a broken game. Genuinely. Look at this, dude. No one's even earned these trophies yet? Are you kidding me? It's been out for 2 months. I can't even with this game, dude. I'm never getting this 100%. It's just... goddamn. Your fault for getting a Series S. Dude, I was going to do it because I was going to play some Xbox games casually. But then I got a PC and it was worthless because everything went to PC. That's a Captain Rex quote? Okay, I take everything back. It's the best quote ever. I agree, Jose. I agree. Have to beat the game on permadeath with 4 players. If anyone dies, everyone dies. That sounds like a miserable experience. That sounds like Doomsday Heist type of restrictions. Or worse. Neon White, that's a game I want to try. Had that physical sitting on my shelf for a while now. Sleeping Dogs, Skate Story, Trek to Yomi, Iron Lung. Isn't this the... Who made a movie on this? Jacksepticeye? No. What's the dude's name? Mark Goldbridge? No, what's his name? Markiplier. This is a Markiplier movie, right? Iron Lung. Never seen it. Never heard of it. Yeah, I knew it. I just never heard of this thing before. Like, it's a weird thing to make a... turning pretty unknown to me, at least. Maybe I'm living under a rock into a movie. But hey, pretty cool. Fears to Fathom. That's like Firewatch, but at night. Still Wakes the Deep. FNAF. Pal World, 100%. Enter the Gungeon, very nice. Outlast Trials, very nice. Minecraft. CP, very nice. Not Cyberpunk, you get it. Vampire Survivors. Outlast again. Outlast is one I also need to clean up. New Monopoly. Part 2 remastered, very nice. Phasmophobia, we're close to. Gotta lock in for that one. EOS, very nice. Super hot. These are like challenging games. Not insanely hard. They're all like challenging, but not like simple, but not like hard. You know what I mean? Ghost Runner 2. Sword of the Sea. Jurassic World 5-year cleanup. Castle Crashers. Planet Coaster. Abiotic Factor. Another FNAF. FBC Firebreak. Damn. Humaful Flat. Astrobot. Shadow Warrior. RDR2. Arkham Knight 100%. Warhammer. Doom. Payday 2. Payday 2 is not an easy... Yeah, that's the 111 trophy. That's not straightforward. Multiverses, Marvel, RoboCop, Marvel, Dark Souls, Killing Floor, Insurgency. These are pretty... I don't want to say straight... Or I don't want to say weird games, but they're not your everyday games. Burnout Paradise. The Crew 2. Alien Isolation. Part 1. Valorant we didn't do. Astra. Payback. Didn't finish Deep Rock Galactic, but my god, that would be one. Bro probably spent 100 hours in this game already and just doesn't have the plat, which is tragic. Bloodborne, FNAF again. Rise the Ronin, Arkham City, 100%. That's like the only thing he played as well for 2 months. Just straight up. Like literally 5 days. That's crazy, bro. Just played this for 2 months it took him. That's crazy. Spider-Man, Helldivers, Power Wash would be nice to clean up. Armored Core. I feel like Armored Core is... I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say about that. Hourling's very good. I might watch it someday. Why don't you make a movie adaptation? Dude, what the fuck is your problem? Proteus, what is that? That looks... not up my alley, actually. Never mind. Crew Motorfest, Metal Hellsinger, God of War, Mafia, Crisis, Sniper, Ghost Warrior. I saw this sale, or this game on sale for like $5 every day. Ghost Runner, Unpacking, Crash Trilogy, Batman, Splitgate. That's nice. Steep Hawken isn't what's that Hulk game that's going offline? Is that this game? Or is it something different? I thought there was a Hulk game going offline. Squadrons, very nice. Very nice. Stranded Deep, however, the opposite. Literally the opposite. Jedi Survivor, Arkham Asylum as well, nice. Dark Souls, My Name is Mayor, very nice. Some Hitman, some Doom 64. Ghost 100%. Control. Elden Ring, Doom. Infamous, more Doom. Beat Saber, bro's not fat. State of play in an hour, yeah, we got time. Are we doing gacha slop for the Chinese game? Like for the country? I don't even know. I can't think of a Chinese game out of the top of my head, actually. I know Delta Force is Chinese, but done that plus no platinum. China would be a fun one. I have a lot to say on China. War Remains of Edith Finch, Inside, Wreckfest, God of War, Destroy Humans. Lots of Star Wars. Lots of shooters. Undertale, Spyro in a row. More Star Wars. Lego Worlds. Ratchet and Clank. Maneater, Stray. Aragami. Skywalker Saga. Spider-Man. Just everything's platinumed. Like everything. Just Cause 3. Didn't you do this in like 2 days or something stupid? I remember that. Black Myth Wukong. Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's a bunch actually. I do want to do like China, but I kind of want to do it like together with other Asian countries, but I don't know, I need to do a special one. Because of exactly what we talked about, like one of the previous lists with all those jab games. It took like 25 hours. 25 hours when the guide says 100 is insane. Like how do you knock off 75 hours? Well, this is mine. Yeah, I need to clean this up. 274 collectibles. Oh, there's DLC as well, is there not? Yeah. How long does the DLC take? 3 hours? 3 hours? Oh, light work. Might have to clean this game up pretty soon then. Marvel Rivals also? Marvel Rivals is from China? Are you serious? Actually? Who the fuck's the dev for that? NetEase Games? Word, I didn't know Marmorao was Chinese. Well, that's my China game sorted. I've wanted to play Rivals. I didn't know that. Would you do the Doom games? I would, yeah. I do kind of want to do a Doom game at some point. Italy, Spain, plus France. The thing is with the country games, they need to have some sort of correlation, because the most important thing about a YouTube video is like its title. And I can't just say I planned X country, X country, X country. It needs to have some sort of interesting theme. So like Italy, Spain, France, with like I planned the southern countries of Europe. I don't know. You need something to combine them. Black Myth Wukong? Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Black Myth Wukong does look interesting. Rescue Mission is done. WVR. Maybe, what if we get Rescue Mission PSVR 2 announced today? That would be pretty... These are all VR, are they not? Suicide Guys VR. Witness Dreams. Minecraft. Golf. Rocket League. Hollow Knight. Bug Snacks PS4. That's what... Okay. Fall Guys twice. Hyperscape 100%. Holy peak. That's... We've seen a few Hyperscapes, but I don't think we've seen Hyperscape 100% before. That game was around for 1 year and 7 months. Dude, no way. That's unfathomable in recent... Like, games like this would get shut off in months. At most. That's interesting. I just don't remember this game being around for that long. I saw someone actually on Twitter reboot Hyperscape. Not reboot, but like get a private server running, which is pretty cool. We need to stop killing games, please. JC4. Couple games here with just one trophy. Vader Immortal. It's in episodes. I don't know enough about that. Ultimate Custom, not yet. I just know nothing about FNAF either. Like, literally nothing. I just know that this one's pretty damn hard. Subnautica, Ratchet. More FNAF. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Vacation Sim. There's a couple VR ones, which is pretty cool. Playroom. Road Bustle. Eek. Jedi Fallen Order. Iron Man VR. Doesn't have that one though. Ghostbusters. Spider-Man. No way is his first Platinum a VR. Is no way. Oh no, it was Spider-Man. Of course it's Spider-Man. Of course it's Spider-Man. He's cleaned that up. What are we saying about this? Back recently, he's been doing a fair amount of not simple games, I'd like to call them. Like, he definitely likes a not straightforward Platinum. No kids games here. Arkham 100%. Squadrons. Rivals. He's got some very nice, not straightforward Platinums. Spellbreak. Hyperscape. This is actually a pretty cool list. It's pretty unique with the games he has. Like the collection of his games. Squadrons. Damn, that is rarer than SMB, bro. Payday 100%. Okay, there's some very nice ones, actually. What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying? 7.3. I feel like every company that had a VR product has abandoned it. Yeah, VR is not taking off. I haven't touched mine in a couple months as well. I do like VR, but I like very specific VR games. I actually don't prefer like a 30-hour. I don't even think those exist, but I don't prefer like a full story. Like the Horizon game on VR. I don't really like that. I much more prefer something like or Beat Saber or something like top down where you just look around in VR. But I don't really like action adventure stories in VR. Oh, the Stranded Deep one. That's true. That's true. Any expectations for State of Play? Yeah, we'll touch on that in a second. I've been yapping about it all the time. Deep Rock is an awesome plat to have. Yeah, it doesn't have that one yet, though. 7.8 to 9.2. That's... Or 8.1. Interesting. I want to like VR, but it just makes my head spin if I play for too long. Yeah, a lot of people have that. I'd say very nice completion percentage. Couple very unique platinums. Very unique collection of platinums, I should say. Not many easy games. I'd say, even with the VR he has, I'd go for... I'd give this one... Probably like an 8.7 actually. I do very much like this. Good variety of games, VR, hard games, rare games. Almost everything's platinumed. Could use some work on games he's dropped or not finished yet. He might even be playing No Man's Sky in VR. I like it. .7 with Stranded Deep. He also has Road Bustle, I think. Did he not? Dude, my keyboard keeps double typing. It's so annoying. 46 minutes for Road Bustle, by the way. What the flip? I like it. 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 Holy clean. Alright. Thank you, Sharky Duck. What time is it? Quarter past? Ooh. I think we'll... Kind of depends on how big the list is, but I think we'll just go for a non-member. Because if we have one massive account and then we have another massive non-member, then... we ain't got time for the State of Play. So, with that being said, non-members, ow. Non-members. Liverpool reached verbal agreement with Andoni Iraola to become head coach. Very sad slot left. How do you handle trophy cleanup burnout? Take a break if you're getting burnout. Do anything else. To be fair, it takes you 45 minutes to think of a word. Yeah. What's the word of the day, boys? What's the word of the day? Ooh, I remember the last word. What's the word of the day? We need a word, we need a word, we need a word. Still got to get better than a 5.5. It ain't that hard. World Cup, state of play, state of play, state of disappointment. State of disappointment. No, I've not watched Spider Noir yet. I will be soon though. Decay of play. State of prey. Let's do state of prey. Praying that we get what we want. The word of the day is state of prey. State of prey. Spam it as often as you want, and we'll take a look at your trophy list. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, because if I catch you without it, brother, you are in trouble, good sir. State of prey. Dude, there's already 54,000 people waiting. That's crazy, bro. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. And then when I'm back, we'll pick a winner. BRB. Alright, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Odds on someone winning that has already left. Very high. 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, no one. Fine. Elias. Spam your PSN. Don't spam your PSN. What's your PSN? We'll take a look. God damn, bro. Ow. The annoyance of having a cable that's... I'm Steam. Steam? We haven't done one yet. That's actually pretty unique. First Steam. Yes, that's cool. I don't know how to look at Steam, though. Because I never got this far. Where do I look at a Steam profile? Code for a very long list. We're going to see a lot of games that I'm not familiar with. Where do I go? Do I go onto Steam, or do I... Is there like some PSN P for Steam? I'm gonna need your input for this one, Elias. You do not want to see my hours in Geometry Dash? Does Steam show the hours? That's pretty cool. Ooh, that reminds me of this website. I don't know if anyone's... Probably have if you're like on Twitter, Reddit, or anywhere else. Probably PSN profiles. There's this website where you can really cool see your... like a library with... like it's a trophy showcase, basically. I forget what the name is. Someone knows it. I like Steam Hunters. That's literally what I pulled up. So, what is it? Just Elias Gulam? What's your Steam PSN? Well, ain't that? Is it Panam X or whatever? Yeah, it's something like that. That's the one I mean. The one with the really cool like showcase where you can just browse through it. Was it called Panam X? Panam X? I can't find that. It's not really a website. Elias, what's your Steam profile, brother? Any day now, brother. Any day. Any day. Let me just open up my Steam actually real quick myself. Updating Steam. Elias, brother, you got 30 seconds to drop your Steam profile PSN. I don't know what I leak when I show my Steam profile, bro. I ain't comfortable with showing my Steam profile. I got like friends lists, badges, games. Last played a game on 30th of March. I'm not sure how to do it. It's just Elias. Just drop the link. I'll trust that you're not gonna spam some malware. We need TickTick app? What is TickTick? Oh, a number. Search this. Where do I search? I think this would have been a smarter idea to do for so-called season 2. Where do I search, bro? I don't know. Steam? I just got here, bro. Search Steam. Maybe friends. Add a friend. Valotkin. That doesn't seem right. Oh, Steam Hunter's profile? Word. There we go. Bang. Okay, peak. Oh, do we have so many stats for this?